Hey guys, Saw Simon here, and today we are talking about Predator Hunting Grounds and 10 new features for the developers to add to the game that will make the playing experience better. These things can be anything from new mechanics to maps and possible abilities. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what you think or some cool ideas you might like to see added into the game as well. Here we go. This feature is one that a lot of people need in the game for several reasons. Sometimes we have amazing matches with other players that go the distance, and win, lose, or draw, you are simply happy to have had such an intense match. But after it's over, that's it. If these people aren't your friends, then everybody just queues up again and it starts all over. I hate this sometimes, and I hate it because sometimes as a gamer you get a little salty when you get your ass kicked and you'd like to get your gaming honor back and you want a little revenge. Which is why we need a rematch option at the end of certain matches so we can go back at the end and give that person another chance for us or them to get even. I would suggest adding in the rematch button for all matches, but a part of me feels like there should be some type of time limit constraint of 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not really sure yet, but if you have any ideas on it, leave a comment about it. This is my other idea for a sort of fair and balanced match set. Allow us to enter in a mode where the matches are a best of 3. My reason being, you get matches all day long as the fire team. Queue time for me is usually around 30 seconds or so. However, as the Predator, my wait time is anywhere from 3 minutes to 10 minutes sometimes, and sometimes that even runs over. Then, even when you do get into a match, if you make too many mistakes too quickly and the fire team knows what they're doing, your 6-minute queue time turns into a 2 to 3 minute match and you get dropped and smoked, and it's just very discouraging and upsetting when you have limited playtime and players kick your ass. On top of that, the queue time being what it is can take you out of that hunter-like mode, which is why I think we should have a game mode where you can enter and play the best of 3. You load in as the Predator with the same 4 fire team guys, and you 5 go at it till one or the other 2 wins 2 complete matches. After this is done, those same players can choose to stay in the match, and the game will randomize them and choose a new Predator and then start all over. I see this as a positive way to extend matches and let players get more playtime with the Predator. Also, it gives you the chance to play the same people that beat you, so you can learn from your mistakes and maybe even make some new friends. It also gives those same people who don't have enough time to play more chances to play as the Predator for longer, so they don't get frustrated and just end up giving up on the game. I think the most requested new feature I have seen wanted more than anything is a nighttime map, and I would have to agree. Being able to play these missions at night would add a whole new level of terror and problems to deal with for the fire team. On top of this, it would give the Predator a huge advantage, I think, because he would be so much harder to spot when he's in camo. At the same time though, it would create so much panic and confusion I can't see players being victorious on these maps without being the best that they are. The only advantage I could see for the fire team would be their luck at seeing the Predator's blood so much easier because it glows like a glow stick at a rave. I don't know if it's because of Call of Duty or Halo, but I always enjoy seeing my aftermatch statistics and or badges if the game gives them out. It's just a fun thing to check out while you wait the next 30 seconds for whatever map's up next. I would like to see this with Predator Hunting Grounds. It doesn't have to be all that specific and down to the bone either, it's just something simple to start us off with. Most revives, most damage to another Predator, who knocked off the mask, who did the most objective things, blah blah blah. I also wouldn't mind something with accuracy to see how well we're shooting with these weapons. Just a few things. At one point in the first movie, Billy cuts a vine and drinks a little bit of water out of it. At least I think it's water, who knows who could have ejaculated in there. I would like to see this put into the game for players to give them a small amount of health if they are on the run in the jungle from the Predator, or you can even give them other little minor boosts like move faster or increased hip accuracy for 30 seconds. Limit them to 1 bonus at a time so players don't rob them all, and just see how it works out. I think we need to be allowed to enter trees in Second Wind. This needs to be changed. Allow us to escape via the trees. I don't know why this is such an issue, but it needs to be adjusted. There is no reason for us not to have this when they are nerfing our healing as it is anyway, so why not allow us to run up a tree to escape? The fire team is able to spot us and have that active for a short amount of time, and their bullets are still going to fly through the trees, so I don't see what the big deal is to allow us to escape in this fashion. We have a small amount of stuff to use for customization, but I would love to see more items in the game from the film, specifically from the first movie. We need mustaches for Carl Weathers and Blaine. Along with this, we need more items to wear like Blaine's MTV short or Mac's little Bic razor to carry around on our outfits as little trophies. Just more stuff for customization that isn't so generic. Okay, this might be the one on the list everyone's like, that's stupid, Simon, you're so stupid and fat. But I think it could work. Allow the fire team members to set traps in the jungle like how Dutch did at the end of the first film. The best way I could see this done would be to have specific areas on the maps be able to have these traps set. In order for the player to set the trap, they have to find a couple random items on the map from around the camps, and with them you can set up the net trap that will catch the Predator and string him up in the air for a few seconds until he cuts himself out, or set up a few heavy blocks which can drop from a few spots to try and crush the Predator. It would be hard to get the Predator predator to walk into these types of traps maybe, but it would add another level of fun to the game, as well as give those last couple players alive a better fighting chance. Simply put, we need a few more maps desperately. I don't mind the couple we have, but they are basically all the same minus a couple things here or there. I would like to see a city map make its place into the game. Switch out the guerrilla soldiers for drug dealers or whatever, and we have the same type of match going on. This would add a whole new level of play to the game. The other map I would like to see get added would be the hunting planet from Predators. This, even though it would be like what we already kind of have, could add some cool stuff from the film. Perhaps have that open field area and have it only be used for one-on-one fights between a predator and a player. Knives only, things like that. This is one that everybody can get behind, that's what she said. After you kill the predator and are about to start the protection part of the mission, every so often, but not overdone, have a clan of predators come and retrieve the body of their clanmate. This would be so badass, and it would be keeping in line with the movies and as an added bonus. Have this go two different ways. On one hand, you can let the predators take the body and one player will be awarded a special trophy gift by the predators. Or you can attack them and to make it fair, just have only two of those predators fight you back. If you manage to kill them and keep the bodies safe, everyone will be awarded a special trophy. But this fight should be incredibly difficult for the fire team to win, practically bordering on impossible. It would always be in their best interest to just let them take the body and somebody get the random award. Well guys, that is all I have for you on this one. Sound off in the comments about what you think I said. Like it, you don't like it, you hate it, something better you could do. I don't know, you're taller than me. I don't give a shit. See you next time.